You just done clicked on Bladerunner Tool Sharpening's Before and After. I've done a couple of these before. They're Jim Bowie knife replicas, and they come from Germany. Now, one of them was an immaculately kept blade, and all I had to do was sharpen it. And another one was one of the very first photos I put on Facebook of a before and after. It was one that had been found in a toolbox that was inherited from a grandfather, and he brought it into me all rusty. It was in fairly decent shape, it was just very rusty, and I cleaned it all up and sharpened it, of course. Now this one's a little bit different. This one, he wants me to take off all these sharpening striations there, and of course clean everything else up, which is a piece of cake. It's the sharpening striations that are really tough to get off, especially if they're ground in pretty deep. And this looks like they must have used some sort of a wheel on that, and that sometimes gets them pretty deep. We got some really really weird looking ones over here. So I'll try to do this, and I'll show you my results when I return. Welcome back to Bladerunner Tool Sharpening's Before and After. That authentic Bowie, which is what these are called, but they're made in Germany. I told you that I had sharpened a couple of them previous. One was really rusty, and I simply cleaned him up and sharpened him. The other one was impeccably kept, and I simply sharpened it. This one, as you saw a little bit earlier, was a little rustic looking, and it had some nasty striations from, I'm not sure how they attempted to sharpen it, but it had some nasty striations up along the whole side of the knife. Now, I've never done this before. I've taken some striations off, but when they're deep like this, they're really tough, and it took me a long time. But I think I have accomplished what I set out to do. There aren't very many, if any, striations left on that. You can see it came out absolutely beautiful. I put a little bit of what I use orange oil on the handle to help preserve that, and of course I polished everything else up. You know me, I can't resist polishing up brass and metal. And the edge came out. There's tons of bite there. I'm sure I'll be quite happy with that. And that is what makes the world go round here. Bladerunner Tool Sharpening's Before and After. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like us on Facebook and our YouTube channel. And remember, with Bladerunner, there's never a dull moment.